Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I am back again doing your, excuse me, May 2015 finance-focused monthly tarot horoscope. And this is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Virgo. Yay! And I am using a new deck. This is the Tarot de Marseille deck. Can't say it, by Pierre Madinet. This is a very old traditional deck, okay? And the reason I picked it is because the pentacles show up in the deck as coins, okay? Just coins. And to me, I thought that would be a great financial deck, okay? And so I kind of took this traditional meanings and I turned things into my own, making it really my own deck, okay? So I found some meanings online, you know, according to the traditional tarot, and some of the cards are, you know, they're all based in the tradition, but at the same time, I have my own spin on things. And I am saying, I am disclaiming that I am not responsible for any kind of financial loss. I'm not liable for, you know, legally for any financial loss. These are financial readings, but this is, or for those people who are gambling, I'm not responsible for any loss, and this is for really entertainment purposes only. This is food for thought, okay? So anything that I say regarding finances, business ventures, risks, all that stuff, I'm not legally responsible for the decisions and choices that you make because of watching this video. So that said, I am all ready to go. So this is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in Virgo, for the finance aspect of what's going to happen in May in 2015. And let's see. And in my finance deck, the more coin cards you get, the better financial outlook you have. However, there are some really good cards aside from those Pentacles cards that are really good. Okay. Well, this makes me happy, guys. Okay, so you guys didn't get any coin cards, however, you did get some really cool cards. The first card that I'm going to talk about because it's awesome, it's my favorite. This is the marriage card. This is the lover's card. You can see it says, okay, I'll hold it up again. Cupid is pointing his arrow, okay. It says the fool meets the love of his or her life. Someone made and meant just for him or her. They fall for each other, and even though it was unexpected or not planned, they choose to be with one another. This is Cupid's arrow strikes again. So I love this card, and this is what the universe is sending you. So, you know, I know that this is a finance-focused reading, but a lot of times because of the nature of the beast and because of just our lives, sometimes people have more of a romance focus than money, okay, and vice versa. So, you know, and here's the thing about finance: people can become overly focused on finance, and it's interesting because you have two major arcana cards here. And it's interesting because you have the Devil card, which is crossing you. And the Devil card is, you know, greed. You know, the Devil card is being a slave to money, okay? So it's interesting because the universe is sending you this relationship. It's sort of like you're going about your business, and then this girl walks down the street, and you're like, I have to talk to her. Like, this is who I need to meet. This is it. Or boom, you bump into somebody. You're riding your bicycle, and they come out of the coffee shop at the right time. You stop your bike and you talk to them, and you're like, whoa, hey, how's it going? Whatever happens, it's unexpected, it's unplanned. It's like the universe, it's this Cupid striking, sending the arrow down at you, and you're just going about your business. And this is where two people meet, and they don't expect to fall in love, and they do. So this is exciting for you, Virgo. This is really exciting because, and it's interesting because a lot of times too, our financial situation increases and gets better through marriage. Okay, not all the time, but a lot of times. So this is a very positive card for the financial aspect, but also because generally this indicates getting married, and this is getting married for love. Make no mistake. Okay, but this is also financial improvement through the marriage, through the partnership. So the reason that you were sent Cupid struck is because you had become enslaved to money. And I'm going to read the Devil card because it's really important, okay? So the beginning of May, you're dealing with the Devil. Later in May, I'm going to look at my calendar here. I'm going to say the week of the 18th, anytime, it could be 17th, but I'm getting like the 18th, 19th, 20th. Be on the lookout for Mr. or Mrs. Right, okay? Anytime during that week and going into the end of May, I feel like you'll meet them. If you don't meet them before that. And where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So in the beginning of May, you're dealing with the Devil, okay? So it says, the Devil reminds us of our choice to be enslaved to materialism, sex, drugs, alcohol, our desires, our animal side, or to climb higher and to seek spiritual enlightenment. Power comes from understanding yourself and self-acceptance, the duality, the God and the beast, okay? And they're both within us, okay? Power comes from being able to decide when to indulge and when to walk away. And I think of it as when to eat that cream puff or that chocolate eclair and when to leave it alone. It's like Miranda in Sex and the City where she has this, she goes on this, she's like on an anti-sex, like she's not having sex with anybody, but she's indulging in chocolate, and she makes like a chocolate sheet cake or something, and she kind of keeps taking pieces, and then she like leaves it, and then keeps coming back around the corner, and then she ends up calling Carrie because she throws it in the garbage, and then like she took a piece out of the garbage and actually ate it, and then eventually at the end, I think she puts like, it's still in the garbage, she takes the soap, and she takes like dish soap and squirts the soap over the cake so she can't have any more. That's funny. When she called Carrie, she told Carrie that she might need to be checked in because of her, addiction or whatever it was that she said. It's funny. The Betty, she used the words, the Betty Crocker Clinic. People have food addictions. This is no joke. This is true, okay? So some of you may have a food addiction. It's funny that I'm talking about that. Some of you may be overindulgent, okay? So this is knowing when to eat the chocolate sheet cake and when to leave it alone. This is one of the reasons why it is very challenging for me to make brownies. Very challenging. Because I will walk away and then come back and take another little piece and another little piece, and then eventually half the thing of brownies will be gone, and I won't even know what happened. And I'll be high as the sky, and I'll be laughing, and I'll be in such, it's like a sugar high, I'll be feeling so good, and then the following day I'll be sick to my stomach, really sick, real bad. I won't be able to leave the house. And a couple of times I think I had to call into work sick because I had overdosed on brownies. I don't know who does that. That's, I'm not the pot calling the kettle black here, Virgo. I'm just saying that this is what's coming to my mind when I'm channeling here, when I'm doing this. So if you had a food addiction, that counts, okay? So this is saying no. This is taking your power, saying, no, I'm not going to eat that brownie. No, I'm not going to take another piece of that chocolate sheet cake. No, I'm not going to continue to cheat on my spouse. No, I'm not going to continue to sleep around just for the hell of it, No, I'm not going to just, do drugs, drink every single night. It goes on, okay? Take those pills. It's choosing not to. It's having that self-control. Power is self-control, okay? People who are empowered are people that only drink occasionally because when they want to, when they feel like it, not because they have to, not because there's a chemical dependency, not because of any other reason except they feel like, oh, okay, maybe having one glass of wine occasionally, So that's the power, okay? So, but I feel like you're getting financially, you're getting enslaved. You're thinking a lot about money, and you're overly focused on it, and that's why Cupid's arrow is going to strike again, and you're going to meet someone, and this is going to seriously distract you, which will be great. I'm excited. Message me when this happens. I want to know about it, okay? Okay, talking about like someone who's just on, do, walking around, doing their everyday life. You got this card, which is, and I think in another video I actually said this was the Knight of Wands, but I get confused. I think this is the Knight of Pentacles. It was my mistake, okay? This is a guy or girl, someone who likes to be of help or help others, someone who's very slow, methodical, and steady. They have a steady job or career that is very stable, okay? Usually I think of Virgos, I think of stability. I think of someone who has a steady job, things are very status quo with their job. They need the stability of a stable, good job, okay? My Virgo friends, they have the same job for years and years and years and years, and they never change. They're the kind of person that would stay in the same job for 20 or 30 or 40 years if they, if they liked it. Even if they didn't like it, they'd still stay. And they're the person that never misses. They'll never call in sick. They'll never miss a lunch. They won't even miss a lunch. They're very dependable that way. This is also a great card for business opportunities, and in career, this is someone who is maybe just beginning their career, but who's going to advance as they're very good at what you do. So for a lot of you, you're kind of on track to climbing the ladder, advancing in your career, in your chosen field. I feel like you're in a very stable position starting off in May, okay? In the distant past, you may have been married, okay? And your cup may have runneth over with finances. This may have been your focus in the distant past where you had met your soulmate, or you had kids, and or you had a life partner or love. This is very strong partnership and prosperity, okay? This is perfect contentment in the heart and abundance. This is also great for business opportunities and max prosperity. For you to have this as a foundation is an excellent thing, Virgo. To me, it just feels like, in the distant past, you were really in a great place of abundance. Financially or otherwise, you were feeling really good. Maybe in the distant past you were married. Maybe you're not now, but maybe in the distant past you were, and there was a lot there, okay? I feel like in the recent past you have some frustration, some discontent, okay? Now, this card is the Four of Cups, whereas this one was the Ten of Cups. Sorry, Ten of Cups. And these cards aren't coin cards, so they're not specifically talking about finances, but they do talk a lot about how you feel about finances. So this one's talking about the frustration and discontent about kind of feeling underpaid and overworked. This is in the distant, though the recent past, okay? And not making really good choices in relationships. Feeling not satisfied in some way, tired or worn down, needing to figure things out, feeling confused, feeling kind of dissatisfied, like nothing you have is what you want. You're kind of taking things and people for granted and feeling very discouraged. Sort of like, you had this happiness. Maybe this was a marriage, maybe it wasn't, maybe it was just a girlfriend or boyfriend, feeling really, really good, overflowing, abundant, prosperous. And then maybe a cloud kind of came by, feeling discontent, feeling like, although it's difficult for me to imagine, because to me this is like the best you could get, but still, things kind of wither and die over time. I was talking about that in another video. So things changed. So something changed, okay? And this is you feeling discouraged. Feeling like, I feel like it's just you being tired. Maybe not taking that vacation. Maybe not even taking that lunch break. Maybe not taking any time for yourself. Being that person that always is responsible, always shows up to work, and never calling out. And maybe really what you need or needed is to call out, is to take a week off, is to take 2 weeks off, is to take a month off. For some of you, have a lot of vacation time and you haven't taken it. And so this is where I would say I have someone in my head that would say this to me. I'm not going to say who it is. This is a relative. They'd say it's your own damn fault. Okay, and I hate it when somebody says that to me. But in this case, Virgo, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of guilt here for you. A little bit of pressure, okay? A little gentle nudge. It's your own damn fault if you have a month of vacation time, or even 2 weeks of vacation time, and you're feeling worn down and dissatisfied and unhappy, and you haven't taken your vacation. It's time, okay? You need to go. That's why. And it's also you start to feel like you take things for granted because you haven't had time off to really appreciate them, to have any perspective, to have any distance. Women need time to think, okay? They need time to appreciate. They need time to feel like themselves again, to stop being that gerbil on the wheel, working all the time. Okay, so what's crowding you is, this is a woman who loves money or is a successful businesswoman, or has a very successful business. This is someone in the field of the arts also. Could be an artist, a painter, a writer, a music star, a movie star. Someone who's energetic, warm, and caring. She is passionate and she loves children, and she's gentle. She's very gentle. She can come across as bossy, but she knows how to get things done. Okay, so it kind of has, and this is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, to me, when she shows up, could be that this is you, Virgo, or this could be someone you know. Because I don't typically think of Virgo, you're not really Wands. You'd be the Queen of Pentacles, I think. So this could be someone in your life. This could be your daughter, your mother, your niece, daughter-in-law even. Someone that is an artist. Someone who has maybe some fire signs in their chart. Would be like an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I don't like focusing too much on the signs or who this could be because I'm thinking of the message. And the message is, there's a love of money, okay? Whether this is you or this is someone around you, there's a love of money there. And so that's what's happening, why this is happening as far as this Devil card coming up, okay? When the Devil card comes up, it's not necessarily the best thing for your finances, okay? It's like a block. To me, it's the block. And I don't really focus as much about blocks in these financial readings, but I feel like that is an obstacle for you to overcome. It's not being the slave. It's saying, I'm going to go on a 2-week vacation. Okay? It's like you're really an artist. I feel like you're really creative. You're really that special person who's very talented, or you may know somebody who's very creative, very talented. But to me, it's you have gifts and you have talents and you're not really using them. I feel like for some of you, you're in a career that isn't right for you, okay? But you're doing it because it's just a job, see, because you're a slave. You're a slave to the devil, and the devil's money. So this is kind of like a little cycle that's going on here for you. I really like this card. This next card is awesome. So this is coming up against some hard obstacles. Talk about blocks, okay? But this is actually very positive. This is the 7 of Wands, okay? And it says facing obstacles and struggling, standing your ground, speak your truth. Oh, it says stand your ground, speak your truth, keep fighting. You are stronger than you realize. It says one man or woman can defeat a whole army if they are smart enough, strong enough, and if they don't give up, if they have the willpower. This too shall pass, and I said smile in the face of hard times. So I feel like some of you are not working hard. Well, you're working hard, but you're not working smart. You're working every single day, but it's not enough to pay your bills. You're just like that gerbil, like I said. It's not enough to pay your bills, but you don't want to change. Maybe because you were told when you were young that you needed to have this job for 100 years or to be grateful for that one job. So in a way, you've settled for not having enough money, for not making enough money to really live. So you're just working, and you're a slave. And you've got some financial obstacles coming up here, or just obstacles in life. And this is a test to see if you can get through this. And you can do it, and you will. But it's hard. It's very hard for you. And I feel like for you, you want prosperity, but you want this, because this colors the whole reading. But you don't really know how to get it. That's the thing. And you're unwilling to make changes to kind of make it happen. So interestingly enough, the universe is sending you a new love. Okay? It's sending you romance. Because you also got this very interesting card. Which is the 8 of Wands. Okay, 8 of Wands. And it says, this is a speedy approach to things. Someone who shows up with flowers. Okay, swift success in all endeavors can indicate a whirlwind romance. The arrows of love. Interesting, we were talking about Cupid's arrows. And the winds of change, bringing prosperity and joy. So things are going to really pick up. End of May, things are happening. Romance is happening. You have no choice. You're getting hit by some arrows. That's kind of what's going to happen. And financially, it's going to be a blessing for you because it's going to lift you out of your gerbil cycle. And love conquers all. Love conquers the devil. You know, this is the rock, paper, the scissors, and love is the rock. That's a great quote. I'm gonna get a t-shirt that says that. Love is the rock. That conquers the paper. And the devil's the paper. The devil is very thin. The devil is very materialistic and just shallow. Thin, you know? So this is awesome, okay? And then you're going to be moving on from all of these obstacles and all this financial strife and all this struggle. You're going to be moving away from that because you've got the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords in my deck signifies moving. So you could be moving in with this person, okay, or moving with this person somewhere. Or just moving on and away from troubles with money or hardship. Life changes that will bring financial prosperity, a journey that will go well, excuse me, making a good decision which will ensure prosperity and love. This is a new home or a new life, to travel far and to learn much. So you're like really starting out like on a new, like a whole new life at the end of May. Really cool, Virgo. Really super fragilistic, expialidocious, fantastic. Okay, so the interesting thing is Virgo has a lot of head energy, okay? Has a lot of real strong mind energy. That's why they have a lot of, nervous anxiety, stomach issues because of this head energy. So you got the final card is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is, it says, putting your money where your mouth is. Dig deeper for the gold. May indicate a business venture or idea that seems great, but doesn't get off the ground. However, money is still on your mind, and still your ideas are money, okay? You're so money. So you need to concentrate on your career as well. This is all of this romance, I feel like, may kind of derail you from your career, okay? You may have had some ideas that maybe you wanted to put into practice and things didn't happen the way you wanted them to be. But that's okay, because your money, your ideas are money, and you still need to focus on career, a little bit less on love, because towards, beginning of June, I'd say, end of May, beginning of June, because I feel like, now, this card comes up here, and it's interesting because it's really contradicting this love vibe, okay? I feel like you need to find the balance, okay? I feel like you're going to go one way or the other. You're either going to be really, really, really focused on career, or you're going to be really, really, really focused on love and relationships. And you need to find the balance between those two things. That is your challenge in May, okay? The warnings, though, beware of any scams. Beware of false promises. Don't give any personal loans. Don't overpromise and underdeliver. So if somebody's promising you a lot, know that the chances are they're not going to come through. Just know that, okay? If somebody asks you for money, you can give them some money if you can afford to give them some money, and if you want to give them some money, and if you can gift it to them rather than having them pay you back, because chances are they won't pay you back. You need to dig deeper for the gold, meaning you need to work smarter, okay? Look for a job that pays you more, okay? Ask for more. Women don't ask for more. Guys know how to ask for more. They do. They do it really well, too, and they get paid well. Women, they settle maybe because of a lack of confidence, or because they feel like they need the money so desperately, rather than asking for more. So ask for more. I'm getting that very strongly. Be like a guy, Virgo. Be like a guy. Ask for more money. Even if they turn you down, at least you asked. That's the thing. And be careful about your promises to others, what you can do as far as in the work environment or any projects that you might be working on. Telling people that you're going to do something and maybe you're not going to do it. Things like that. Or maybe you just don't, you're not going to get around to doing it all. So be careful about how much, you're telling people, you're promising things to people. So that's kind of what I'm getting here, Virgo. Really interesting month for you guys financially. Um, Again, find the balance between the romance and um, the career, and see if you can find a better job. I feel like for some of you, just it really is just going to come down to you finding a better job. You don't need to stay in the job that you're in for like 100 years. Now, for those of you who are in a relationship already, maybe you're going through kind of maybe a tough time with them where things aren't the best. Some of you are really happy, so it's really going to depend on each situation. I feel like it could go either way. Those of you who are coupled, some of you, it's your soulmate. Some of you, it's great. Some of you, the whole Cupid's arrow thing is just kind of reinforcing where you're at with them, okay? Some of you who are coupled are in a marriage situation, specifically for those of you who are married, may have some rough patch to go through. And you may see things dissolving and you meeting somebody else down the line, okay? I think, though, for a lot of you single Virgos, this is going to be a great month for you because you're going to meet someone and it's going to be, like I said, kind of unexpected. And it's going to be great for you. So, okay, well, message me. Let me know how things are going, especially towards the end of May. I want to hear about it. And email me if you'd like to do a private reading. My email is elizabetholson31@gmail.com. And I will be back for more. Thanks so much. I send you big hugs, big kisses. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.